When seconds count, Wayne General Hospital's Emergency Medical Services Department is ready to respond to those in need. Our staff of highly trained responders and state-of-the-art response vehicles are available around the clock to deal with most any medical emergency. Wayne General Hospital is committed to the care and well-being of our community's residents, and our EMS department provides an unparalleled quality of immediate care. In an emergency, call 911 for assistance. Coach, you reached your goal at the start of the year. You wanted to be playing the very last game of the season, and you've got it this Saturday against Oxford.
We do. Just so proud for our players and our coaches and our fans. Paul, it's been a while now, and we have that opportunity to go and play in a state championship, and now it is. That was the goal before the season started. We wanted to win the first game and the last game, and this is the last game, and that's the one we want to win.
Coach, arguably, your last two games have possibly been the best that y'all played all season. Is this team peaking at the right time?
Well, I guess we could say that, Paul. I know we've played well as a team, especially these last 2 weeks. Especially, we've been efficient and on both sides of the ball, efficient in the kicking game. I hope we are.
Oxford's got the prolific passer in Abraham. They've got the great receiver in Metcalf. How does their offense compare to what y'all saw last week against Laurel?
There's going to be a lot of similarities, Paul. They like to put the ball in the air. But our whole thinking has to be defensively. We've got to try to contain what they do. I don't know if you stop a great player like Abraham at quarterback. We didn't stop Howard, who is a great quarterback from Laurel. We contained him. We disrupted him. We upset him. You don't stop a great receiver like Metcalf. You just hope to contain him. Very similar to the way last week we did against Cooley. It's one of those things where you got to take care of everything, but we still got to be sound against the run and all that other stuff. We know who the big time players are, but a lot of times, Paul, people get focused on the big time players, and it's a player who's not in as big a spotlight that ends up hurting you. So we just got to be sound and solid on defense.
On the flip side, their defense is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, when you get to this point, this is the two best teams in 5A football. It's going to be the two best offenses, the two best defenses, the best special teams, and defensively, it's not going to be anything any different. They're going to load up to stop our run game. They're going to try to take away our playmaking receivers and our playmaking quarterback. We've just got to again, the key word being efficient. We've got to be efficient on offense and take care of the ball and hopefully end each offensive possession with a kick, preferably an extra point.
On the flips, our intangibles. Johnny Hill, longtime coach. This will be his last game. He's retiring. Plus, basically, they're playing in their own backyard at Vaught Hemingway. Do those two things play a role?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, it's going to be a lot of emotion. We're talking about a team, Paul. This is their third appearance in the state championship in 3 years. And, it is Johnny's last game. It's Abraham and Metcalf and that great senior class's last game. But it's also our senior class's last game, too. And there's some pretty good players there. But playing Oxford at Oxford, it's kind of like I was telling somebody, we're playing at Ole Miss. We're not playing at Oxford Stadium, and our fans are going to be there. Their fans are going to be there. It doesn't matter if we were playing in Starkville or Jackson or at Ole Miss or somewhere in between. The fans are going to be there. Now they're a little bit more familiar with their surroundings than it will be for us, but all that stuff is a build up. It's once the whistle blows and the game's kicked off that the difference will be there.
Speaking of the build-up, lots of different things with the state title game and it being televised, TV timeouts. I know that y'all are going to do the Walk of Champions. There's going to be a lot of stuff. How do you keep your team focused, especially with it being on a Saturday rather than a Friday?
Well, my thing to tell our team is going to be embrace the moment. Similar to the way we did when we were on ESPN and had the TV timeouts and all the hype and everything. Embrace this moment, but realize everything that goes along with the build-up is part of the game. And let's just play the game.
All right. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Home is where the heart is, and Wayne General Hospital in Waynesboro provides unparalleled quality health care right here at home. Not only do we have an 80-bed acute care facility, but Wayne General Hospital features emergency room care, medical clinics, home health options, a wide range of therapy programs, lab and radiology services, and so much more. To learn more, visit www.waynegeneralhospital.org. Coach Hill, third time in a row to be playing for a state title. What are your thoughts about it? What do you have to do to get over the hump?
Well, we're just going to have to, we're going to have to play well. And I know Wayne County has got a really good football team. Todd does a super job up there, and we stayed up pretty late last night looking at film, trying to figure out a way to keep them out of scoring and how in the world we're going to move the football on that defense he's got. They're really, really good, and we're excited about getting to go the third time. Of course, we would love to win one, but I know Todd and them, they've got a really good football team. It's kind of funny. It's kind of full circle. First time Oxford went to a state championship was in 2003 or 5, and we played Wayne County when they were loaded that year. And I think we've got a little bit better football team this year than we did that year. So hopefully it'll be a good game and we can get after it.
Coach, you're prolific in the passing department with Abraham and with Metcalf. What's been the key to success? I mean, is it just athletes, or have they really bought into the scheme? What is it?
Well, it's I would say yes and yes. We've got some really good athletes. Jack is just a phenomenal quarterback. His decision making, and he's got a good line in front of him, and we got good receivers. We feel like we have a good running back, so we feel like we're a total package on offense, and they bought into it, and they've been doing this for a long time together, and it makes it nice. I'm trying to move football.
How much does that continuity? You mentioned that they've been together for a long time.
It means everything.
Yeah.
Some of those guys have been playing together since they were in the second grade, and they trust each other. They fight for each other, and there's a lot of unity on the team, and I think that makes a lot of difference.
On the flip side of the ball, your defense has been playing well all year long. What do you have to do to stop Wayne County's offense?
Well, they're very good. They've got three backs that are real quick now, and if you give them a crack, they're gone. And the quarterback is a really good athlete that is a run threat and throws the ball well. He's done real well, seeing he's a converted receiver playing quarterback, and I think he does a great job on leadership out there. And he's a tough one to catch. He's a dual threat there, and we don't have to tackle. We can get a hold to him. And Wayne County's offensive line are huge. They're really big, and hopefully we can get through a crack and maybe be a little quicker than they are, and so we can slow them down.
Coach, playing in Oxford, practically in your backyard, not at your stadium, but not far from it. How is that an advantage at all?
You would have to think that it is an advantage. We we've practiced out there. Our guys have played out there. We have a jamboree every year out there. And, it's nice. I do feel like that's an advantage for us to be comfortable playing in that stadium. I would hope that that's an advantage. It might be the only advantage we got on them.
Another issue, your last game as coach at Oxford. I mean, obviously going to be emotional, maybe not during the game, but after the game. What are your thoughts on you ending it?
That's a great question. Everybody's asking what I'm going to do. I haven't even thought about any of that till just want to get through this football season, and I've kind of made certain that every waking hour that I can is work on this football team. And it'll be funny. It'll be different. I've had my last game at the high school last Friday night, and it was tough when you walk off the field saying that this is the last time you'll walk off this field after a football game. But it'll be fine. I've been doing this 40 years, and it's time for some young guy to jump on board and run with it.
All right. Thank you, and good luck on Saturday, Coach.
Thank you.
Wayne General Hospital is proud to welcome Dr. W.A. Hendricks to its outstanding staff of medical professionals. Dr. Hendricks, who is highly skilled in the most modern techniques, performs a full scope of general surgery options at Wayne General. He also offers minimally invasive surgical procedures. To schedule an appointment or referral, call 601-735-7285. Dr. Hendricks is located in the Wayne General Hospital Medical Arts Building, Suite 5. Coach, now you're at the press conference. Now it's game week. Does that make it a little more real?
I guess right now, Paul, with this morning is reality has set in. We are here. Yesterday as we prepared and began to work and everything, that's kind of business as usual. But now this part of it, reality kind of sets in.
Does it give you a chance to, obviously you can meet Oxford's coach, Johnny Hill, but does it give you a chance to get any insight or anything, or is it just be here for the press conference?
It's be here. It's be here. It's all, glitter and lights and everything right now. So, it's all, he's talking about how good we are, and I'm talking about how good they are.
Coach, one of the things that they're emphasizing up here is buying tickets in advance.
Yes.
Can you speak to that?
Yes. Our fans need our tickets will go on sale tomorrow. Be on sale through Friday during school hours. One that we get 50% of our ticket sales. Also, that ticket is good for all Saturday games, not just our game, but for all Saturday games. That $12 ticket you can buy at the high school, as opposed to that $13 ticket that you'll buy at the stadium. So that ticket is good for all Saturday games, but the biggest thing is we get 50% of the revenue off those ticket sales.
Coach, coming up here, it's like old home week, is it, with Marcus and Ryan and Ricky Woods and everything?
It is. It's some familiar faces, being able to see Marcus and being able to see Ryan and then, Ricky, who we played in 02 in this thing when he was at South Panola. It is, and Johnny Hill, who we played in 03, so it's a good thing.
All right, thank you, Coach. Wayne General Hospital is all about babies. As one of the few rural hospitals still delivering babies, Wayne General has a proud tradition in obstetrics and newborn care. Doctors throughout the years have delivered thousands upon thousands of babies at Wayne General, and Dr. Kelvin Sherman and Dr. Catherine Brett proudly carry on that tradition. Stop by for a visit today. Mr. Graves, kind of a nice way to end your term as superintendent, isn't it?
It's a very nice way to end. Very nice way.
Of course, you were superintendent the first 2 times that they came out.
I was. And that was exciting too.
What would you like to tell the fans about coming out and supporting the Warriors?
let's get out and support this team. I think they're deserving. They've played hard all year. We have a good coaching staff, good bunch of kids. And just encourage you to get out and support this team and travel to Oxford. We wish it was a little bit closer. We know it's going to be a hardship, but we want you to get out there and just support them. They're really deserving.
All right, thank you. Coach, your first championship game as a principal. Got to be pretty exciting.
It is. Just proud of the coaches and players and everyone associated with all of our activities at the school. I don't think we've been played once since 2009, so it's been a long time coming. So hopefully we'll bring that thing home against Oxford Saturday.
How important is it for the fans to buy tickets from your office rather than waiting the day of the game?
Very important. The tickets, pre-sale tickets are $12. They'll go on sale Tuesday at school, and we'll sell them through Friday during normal school hours. Our school will benefit 50% off of every ticket sold at Wayne County High School. If they buy their tickets at Ole Miss, obviously we're going to get 1/12 of it because the 12 teams will split that money on tickets sold there. So it's so important that our fans buy their tickets at the school.
Any plans for charter buses for fans, or that's still being developed?
Right now, I just got off the phone with the school. We're trying to take care of the buses for the band and the cheerleaders and obviously the football team. But hopefully, we're going to be able to secure 2 to 5 buses to go to Oxford on Saturday, leaving somewhere around 11 o'clock.
What about the logistics as a principal? I mean, you've kind of got to jump through hoops this week, don't you?
Yeah, we're in the middle of some state testing going on right now at school. With this, trying to relocate so far up the road, 4 hours up the highway from us. But, it's a good problem to have right now.
All right, thank you. When it comes to getting to the bottom of your health issues, let Wayne General Hospital play a key role in getting your laboratory and radiological results to your physician. Our in-house laboratory and radiology services, including CT scans, mammography, ultrasounds, and even stress tests, to name a few, are available at Wayne General Hospital. When you require tests, consider doing them right here at home at Wayne General Hospital in Waynesboro.
First of all, I want to introduce our superintendent, Brian Harvey. I coached him many years ago, a pretty good football player. And Bradley Robertson, our principal. He coached at Oxford for a while, coached football, head baseball coach, and now he's our high school principal. And they're outstanding people. You'll never work for better people than these 2 guys. The older you get, the quicker time flies, and this is probably the quickest football season I've ever been a part of. It seemed like just the other day we were playing Starkville on that ESPN game, and now it's down to the end. It's kind of funny. Football has kind of come full circle with me. I was coaching in 2003, 2004, maybe it was 2004, 2005, when we had the honor of playing Wayne County in our Oxford's first state championship game, and they were loaded. We hadn't blocked Jarrell Poe yet, and we kept them at bay for about a half, and then they commenced to put some butt whooping on us. And now my last game that I'll coach at Oxford High School will be against Wayne County, and so I guess life has kind of come full circle with me. I can tell you, Todd has done a great job with them. They're loaded. They're quick as a hiccup. Their defensive line is so quick. I think I'm going to put shot collars on my practice players and push a button about a half a second before the snap count, so see how quick they get off. I've never seen 2 guys move that quick, and 2 big guys move that quick. But it'll be fun. We're small and slow, and they're big and fast, but we're going to try to give them a game. But Todd has done a really good job, and it ought to be a lot of fun.
They're 11-2 on the year. They beat Laurel 55-27 in the South Final. They won state titles in 03, 06, and were state runner-up in 05 and 09. Todd Mangum and the War Eagles of Wayne County.
today I have with me my superintendent, Mr. Ben Graves, my principal, Coach Bubba Hathorn. These two men here, just as all of us coaches will agree, great program start with great administration, and it starts from the top. I'm honored and privileged to have an opportunity to work with these young men. Now, by the way, Johnny was auditioning for stand-up comedy or a used car salesman as soon as the season's over, because, you know, all that right there. But so anybody, y'all may want to send that video out, make sure that gets out, you know, everywhere. I'm honored, I'm blessed, and I'm the luckiest person in the world to be able to be here today. 29 years ago, I never thought I'd have the opportunity to stand here and be here. I was fortunate enough and lucky enough again to be a part of that 2003 staff that played Oxford in the state championship. With I was Marcus's defensive coordinator. We had some good times and good runs together. But again, I feel like I'm so blessed and so lucky to be a part of it. It's, again, just like all of us will say, coaches, it's not easy. It's not easy getting here. You got to be pretty good, but you got to be real lucky too. And I'd rather be lucky than good. And you know, it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity for our players, for our coaches, and for our community to be able to represent Wayne County against Oxford at Ole Miss. You know, I guess somebody asked me the other day, you know, how you feel about playing Oxford at home? I said, we're not playing them at home. Play them at Ole Miss. They got to go across the road. They're not going right there and playing Oxford at Oxford High School. You know, they do have to travel to the game. But it is a great opportunity. It's just like, you know, if it doesn't matter where we're playing, it's going to be a great night for football. And again, just like to thank High School Activities Association, University of Mississippi, Coaches Association, and everybody that's a part of making this thing a great night for 12 high school football teams, 12 teams that these young men will never forget about it. The last game is going to be the biggest game that they'll ever play in, and the last game of the season. And it's a great opportunity for all of us. Thank you very much.